You can still have a healthy lifestyle and not let things like traveling become an excuse where it throws you off course.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams begin to turn down.
Sup YouTube? We are in Amsterdam right now. It may not seem like we are in Amsterdam right now because I'm stuck in my hotel room. My husband is acting like an old man and is sleeping right now. I think he's handling the jet lag a lot worse than I am. I don't even feel jet lagged at all. Got right on the schedule right away, and today is day 2. So in this video, I don't know yet, I'm kind of just winging it, to be honest with you. It might be one video, it might be multiple videos. I'm not too sure, but I thought that I would do a video just talking about how I'm gonna try to stay on track during this trip. We actually haven't taken a vacation since like 2018, 2019, I believe. So I do plan on enjoying myself, but as well too within moderation. And because this is a fitness page, thought I would keep you guys in the loop as to what my strategies for this trip are going to be to stay on track. So today's day 2 and the day's half done, so I will start keeping you guys in the loop tomorrow. But an overview of what I plan to do is to still track as best as I can with my calorie consumption, but more so just prioritize hitting my protein consumption. So I'll keep you guys posted how I plan to do that. And we also got a gym pass for the week as well too. So yeah, I will let you guys know tomorrow how things go. But for right now, I'm gonna see if I can wake this old man up. All right, so here's breakfast. We found these rice cakes. They're actually pretty good. They're a little different, but peanut butter flavored rice cakes. This high protein yogurt. I've actually seen this, I think in the States actually. So 25 grams of protein, and then having a banana for that pre-workout meal. So it's like 5:30 in the morning right now. We're getting ready to hit the gym, so that's gonna be my pre-workout meal. So we're looking at 3 fat, 76 carbs, and 29 grams of protein. Like I said to you guys yesterday, I'm not overly concerned with my macronutrient breakdown, more so just prioritizing hitting my calories and more importantly my protein. So this is actually pretty helpful, pretty good, gets the job done.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in Amsterdam smoking, catching my breath. I can feel my skin burning. You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Good mistakes, oh, you got me looped about it. You and me, you got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Blow my mind without warning.
So post-workout meal, I had a free protein shake from the gym that we're training at. Honestly, probably the coolest gym I have ever seen, ever. The fact that they give out free protein shakes to everybody every single day, that is just worth all its weight in gold. And then we're gonna have a cookie. And Kyle found these really amazing cookies. Are you having the salted caramel or white chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. That's the salted caramel? I can't tell them apart.
Salted caramel.
Okay, I'll leave you the salted caramel.
My caramel's your favorite color. Flavor.
I did have a salted caramel flavor for the protein shake post-workout. It's actually pretty good. It's
You
so
doing the
good.
finger thing again?
I do the finger thing. I do that because when I'm about to talk, I don't want to talk like with my mouth open. I still have food in my mouth, but I want to say something, so I go like this out of respect to be polite.
You're not Dr. Evil.
Alright, these are good. So today, we're actually going to go to the Anne Frank house, which I'm really excited. We're not sure if we're allowed to take photos or film. So, I'll try to get some footage. If not, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Kind of expected that, but what an incredible experience. I'm sure everybody is familiar with the story of Anne Frank. If not, you've been living under a rock, go Google it. But just the history of her story, her family story, and the fact that they preserved so much of what actually happened. And it was a very heavy experience, but it was very incredible. It makes you really take a step back and appreciate everything that you have right now, and just kind of go back and see what it was really. You don't really know what it was like in World War II, but just seeing it, just a little glimpse of it, it really hits you. It really makes you think about everything that we take for granted. So after that, we went to the pancake bakery. Holy cow, unbelievable experience. Kyle's really good at finding different restaurants, very popular, yummy restaurants that look kind of sketchy, and not a place that you would go if you just walk in off the street. Sorry, one sec here. Not a place that you would go when you just walk in off of the street, but it was incredible. We're trying not to go to the same place twice because we want to try different restaurants, but I do think that we will be going back to the pancake bakery. It was pretty incredible. So the macros for that, I have no idea. I definitely guesstimated what it would be. So I'll overlay what that is right here. And when I do that, when I don't know, like you can't go find that meal at a different restaurant, right? It was a chicken, cheese, and pineapple pancake. Like that's not very common. However, you can kind of guess what the ingredients are, right? So one pancake, a little bit of cheese, chicken, and pineapple. And I just guesstimated the ingredients of that. One sec. I just guesstimated the ingredients of that particular meal, and that's just kind of what I use as a frame of reference when I'm guesstimating my macronutrient target. So is it accurate? No, of course not, but tracking to some degree is inaccurate to some extent. So it's so important to not get caught up in that all or nothing mentality and think, oh, well, I don't know what this meal is, therefore screw it, I'm not even going to bother to track. I'll still track the ingredients, do the best that I can, not chase perfection, and move on from there. So all in all, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to go have a scoop of protein powder after this. Kyle is sleeping right now, so I'm just walking around by myself. Thought I'd give you guys an update of the day so far. So I'm going to go have a scoop of protein, and then I should roughly have, I think there's about 45 grams of protein left over, which should be good enough for my dinner. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and I will continue to apply this strategy for the remainder of my trip. And a lot of people really do struggle on vacation, and that's why I think if you're not going to track, at least trying to, in your head, track your protein targets is a really helpful way to just keep you on point with having foods that are going to be more satiating. So by having like a scoop of protein before you go out for a heavy dinner, it's going to reduce that risk of over consuming those calories, and that way you're not going to dinner feeling starving, where you just feel so famished that you want to binge on that entire meal. So if you don't want to track, that's okay, but at the very least, try to aim to have a serving of protein with each meal. And a serving, I'm talking like 20 to 30 grams, maybe even 40 grams of protein at each meal. And it does help make a big difference with just curbing that appetite so you don't overdo it. Because as you saw, even from that pancake meal, it was very heavy, right? So it could have been really easy to even order maybe a second serving. We actually ordered 2 for the table. I don't know if you saw the second one there. It was an apple cinnamon pancake, and I only had 2 bites because I didn't feel overly starving to the point where I wanted even more. So really just prioritizing an inclusive mindset when you're on vacation, having a high protein diet, and doing the best that you can with that is a really helpful way to ensure that you stay on point, don't go overboard, but you're not feeling so restricted to the point where you're not enjoying yourself. And I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying myself. I don't feel restricted whatsoever. So that's what it's about. You sleeping? Scoop of protein powder. I brought the birthday cake whey protein powder from Legion. It's honestly my favorite flavor, and it's really helpful. So we're about to go for a walk. So like I said earlier, I like to have a scoop of protein before either going out for a meal or going out to do something, so you're not left feeling super hungry, and that way it reduces that risk of over consuming calories. So we're gonna have a scoop of protein before we go out to explore, and that's gonna leave me with about 45 grams of protein for dinner. So we are officially back in Canada. I honestly did not get a chance to film the rest of the trip. Like I said, just wanted to showcase for you all what my strategies were from my nutrition side of things, and things went really well the remainder of the trip. I applied the same approach that I mentioned at the beginning of this video and only gained like a pound and a half when I got back. It's the next day. We've been traveling and I'm exhausted today, but things went really well, and I'm actually really excited with how well things went, just because I didn't feel restricted, but I also didn't enter into a screw it mentality, because there's so many amazing treats, desserts, and foods and meals surrounding you that it can be very easy to just want to say screw it and eat everything in sight. But I didn't feel that need. I didn't feel that desire, and obviously I do think that's because I didn't restrict myself. I understood that, hey, you know what? If I want to have seconds, I can, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to still prioritize having whole nutrient dense options, making sure I'm getting protein with each meal. Like there was this one breakfast that we went to where Kyle and I shared some pancakes, and we both got a side order of chicken breast, just because obviously there's no protein in pancakes and we don't eat bacon. It comes with a side of bacon. We're like, well, we'll get a chicken breast instead. So just making subtle little changes and adjustments like that really was helpful with just still having that inclusive mindset of prioritizing protein, so that way it helps keep you feeling full and satiated, so you don't go too overboard, but you still have that ability to indulge. And that's something that I always teach and practice with my clients when they go on vacation, when they go to social gatherings, holidays, whatever the case may be, is finding that balance between allowing yourself to indulge but not overindulge. And there's a big difference between those two concepts, and being able to indulge and not overindulge and not feel restricted and enjoy yourself and come back and only seeing the scale go up less than 2 pounds. It's an incredible feeling and it's amazing. And I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for everybody. It's not about the number on the scale and how much it goes up, but it just kind of showcases for you that if you still be mindful and intentional and don't let that all or nothing mentality kick in, you can still stay on track. You can still have a healthy lifestyle and not let things like traveling become an excuse where it throws you off course from your health and fitness related goals, from your body composition related goals. It doesn't have to be one or the other, But you do have to make some different choices. You do have to be intentional. And if that is something that you're interested in, it's so important to just manage those expectations and understand that, hey, you know what? If I don't want to see the scale go up 5+ pounds after getting back from Europe, I need to be more conscious of my decisions and, you know, get something that's higher in protein and vegetables versus opting for the most unfriendly macronutrient meal that you know is on the menu. And most of the meals, even if you do opt for a high protein option, they still taste friggin' amazing. And that's the biggest thing to remind yourself. So it doesn't have to be one or the other. And I think that it's so important for people to recognize that. So hopefully by me taking some time to document that for you, just kind of allows you to open up your eyes to see that, hey, you know what? It doesn't have to be one or the other. I can still go out and enjoy myself, but not allow it to derail me from my overall health and fitness and or body composition related goals. So that's it for this week's video. I hope you all found it helpful. If you did, as per usual, like, comment, subscribe, and I am gonna go get some rest. I'm starting to lose my voice now. I'm starting to get a little sick, so that's been fun. But anyways, I will see you all in the next one.